I want to talk to you about certain mindsets that I had to overcome in order to do YouTube. Hello, hello, hello. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to my channel. If you're loving my outfit, this is my very own Kuje. You can get it in the market. This is just a plain white t-shirt. It's basic. You can get it in the market. So yeah, let's get into it. And so let's talk about it. First of all, I have had to deal with my self-image while growing up. Self-image? What do you mean? I have suffered some sort of abuse. I went through some sort of abuse as a child. Okay, and I use the word abuse here very loosely. Okay, don't think I went through any horrific ordeal. It's just stuff, just normal abuse. Okay, that's what I went through. Growing up in primary school, all through junior high school, it was tough. Okay, I was a good student. I was smart. I had a brains and all of that. But people, classmates, friends, they would just look for every opportunity that they can get and then laugh at the size of my head. And like, look at my head now. I have a normal head. This is a normal size head. It is not a big head. It's an average size head. Okay, let's not. But yeah, that was what I went through. That was what made me so self-conscious. Okay, it made me so self-conscious. It wasn't easy to deal with, as a child, in your teens or even before your teen years. People look at you and then, when they try to mock you, like, big head, a taga, they call me a tinkelenkele. These are cruel words. If you understand what these words mean, taga, it means big head. A tinkelenkele, even that one is way worse. It also means big head, but it's on a different dimension. And these were the words that I was dealing with on a day-to-day. And to add to that, I had a stammer. Okay, growing up as a child, I stammered a lot. It was difficult. Okay, so all of these things impacted me. At a point, I did not see myself as good enough to be among people. I didn't see myself as a cool kid. I didn't see myself as, someone who also deserved good things, because your head is big. You can't talk properly. You can't talk properly. You're only good with the books, and that's although they respect people like that, but it's like you have one good quality and there's a dozen other poor qualities that you have. Okay, at that time, that was how I viewed these things, and so I was so self-conscious. I couldn't put myself among people. I couldn't put myself out among friends. I had friends. Okay, I didn't have a lonely childhood. I had friends. I played, but always a time will come when they remind you that your head is big and you do this, and it was heavy on me. I had to overcome that. And I did not only feel self-conscious outside my home. When I came home too, it was something I had to deal with. You know how siblings are with each other. They're always looking for an opportunity to, pick on you. And so my siblings also occasionally made fun of me. They occasionally mocked me for the size of my head. But my family didn't shelter me from it. And now I think it's a good thing that they also laughed at me, made fun of me whenever they got a chance. I think it toughened me up, because now I can take a joke. Okay, I can take a joke now. I don't get hurt when people laugh at me now. They don't laugh at the size of my head anymore, because I have grown my body. I have grown out of that. And even if people do that, I take it with a straight face, and I am also able to laugh at other people. We exchange this healthy amount of humor among my friend group, among co-workers, and it's a good thing. And I think that because they didn't shelter me from that, I didn't grow up to be someone that gets easily hurt when other people make fun of me. Okay, someone who is able to withstand, a healthy amount of mockery or fun or humor. I am that person now. And looking back at it, I think that wouldn't have been the case if my family were always running to the rescue. Whenever they heard someone making fun of me, then they come to rescue me from that situation. I think that I wouldn't have grown up to be who I am right now. And so because of all of that, number one, people making fun of the size of my head and me stammering, all of that made me very quiet. Because not that I didn't have things to say. I had a lot to say. I had a lot to say to those who were mocking me, and I had a lot to say. But I couldn't say anything because I couldn't speak. If I tried to say something, when all those emotions were, mixing up within me, I couldn't get one single sentence out across. I gave up talking. I became more reserved. I am naturally introverted, but all of those circumstances made me more reserved. But somewhere along the line, I changed. All of those things changed. The first to change was the stammer. I overcame it. I no longer stammer, not as bad as I did back when I was a child. Now I'm able to speak in front of people. And also, I think before senior high school, I was able to change my personal perspective on people's perception about the size of my head. For the first time, I laugh with people who laugh at my head. So when someone comes and calls me a tagger or a tikelenkele, we just laugh together. No one has been successful moving against the current. So you move with the current and reserve your energy for things that actually matter. I had to understand for myself that head size is relative. A head size is big or small depending on the body which is carrying it. Okay, so if people call my head big, if you see this same head on the body of a giant, that's a small head, that is a tiny head. Okay, so it is not about the size of the head, it's the size of the body, So I had to understand these things for myself and just like, okay, so people think my head is big, but it's not really that my head is big, it's my body, and just give me time, I'll grow, and we'll see how it goes. That was a mindset shift that changed all of this for me. And people's opinions are their own problems. It's not my problem, and I shouldn't get worked up over what people thought about the size of my own head. If I had to be dealing with all of that, then I can't actually get anything productive to do with my life. And that is not the kind of life I wanted for myself even then. And so I didn't make myself. And so if God saw it fit to give me this head and you are laughing at me, it means that you are laughing at God. And so that is you and God's problem. So go and take that up with Him. It helped me. It really changed my perspective on these matters. Someone's calling me. Yeah, and from then on it has been a wonderful journey. And I turned out pretty okay. And YouTube involves putting my face, myself in front of a camera, showing myself to, the whole world. Yeah. And I don't think I would be able to do this, what I'm doing right now, if I had not overcome that mindset, if I had not dealt with that, if I still saw myself as not good looking enough, I wouldn't be able to do this. So if you also are dealing with self-image, try to internalize the truth that there is little you can do to change your appearance. There are some things that you can change, but there are other things you cannot change. I don't think there's a surgery for changing head size. I don't think that is possible yet. I've not heard of any such surgeries. And so in my space, that was something I could not change. I couldn't change the size of my head. So why should I bother? Why should I let it affect my mood so much if I cannot change it?